Have you ever wondered what truly excites women during those deeply intimate moments? Understanding these nuances can transform not only your physical connection but your entire relationship. Stay tuned until the end because today, we're diving into the emotional and physical aspects of intimacy that most people overlook. Insights that will bring you and your partner closer than ever. If you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, I encourage you to click the subscribe button and ring the notification bell to stay updated on all our latest content. Your support means a lot, so if you find value in this video, please give it a thumbs up to help spread our message. I'm eager to hear your thoughts on today's topic. If you enjoy the content, please comment 1 below. If it doesn't resonate with you, leave a 0. Your feedback is crucial as it helps me create better videos that align with your interests. Now, let's get started. Today, we're going to dive into an incredibly important yet often misunderstood aspect of relationships. What truly captivates and excites women during those deeply intimate moments. When we take the time to understand and honor a woman's desires, it doesn't just improve the physical connection. It has the potential to completely transform the emotional bond between you and your partner. This transformation goes beyond surface-level gestures, bringing the kind of closeness that every couple dreams of but often struggles to find. Intimacy is so much more than a physical act. It's a shared experience that, when done right, can make you feel more connected, more appreciated, and more in love than ever. Let's be real. How many times do we rush through intimate moments, thinking it's just about satisfying basic physical needs? But the truth is, intimacy, especially for women, is a lot more nuanced. It's the thoughtful, tender touches, the lingering kisses, the eye contact that says, "I see you," and the gentle caresses on sensitive parts of the body that truly make all the difference. These aren't just actions, they're unspoken promises of love, affection, and appreciation. When you start paying attention to these little details, you're showing your partner that you're not just there for yourself, you're there to nurture their soul as well. This kind of thoughtfulness can elevate your relationship to new, unimaginable heights. Before we go deeper, I want to encourage you to subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. We provide ongoing tips and insights for people over 50 who want to continue enjoying love, intimacy, and passion in their relationships. You don't have to settle for less as you age. In fact, these years can be the most fulfilling and passionate of your life if you know how to nurture them. Now, let's get to the heart of the matter. What truly excites a woman during those intimate moments? It's not just about grand gestures or overly complicated moves. Sometimes, it's the simplest, most subtle actions that stir the deepest emotions. For example, have you ever paid attention to the power of a kiss on the neck, the belly, or behind the ears? These areas are incredibly sensitive and can ignite a wave of emotions and sensations that go beyond the physical. It's like lighting a fire of affection, passion, and trust all at once. Women often say that these little moments of tenderness mean the world to them because they make them feel truly valued and adored. In fact, did you know that 94% of women report that being kissed on the neck sends chills of pleasure down their spine? It's because the neck is full of nerve endings that, when gently stimulated, trigger a flood of feelings and connection. These moments can be deeply emotional, not just physical. You're telling your partner, through your actions, that you cherish her in the most personal and profound ways. But intimacy isn't just about physical touch. It's about understanding and embracing your partner's desires, even when they surprise you. For instance, many people don't know that some women find themselves more in tune with their bodies and desires during their menstrual cycle. Yes, you read that right. While men might shy away during this time, some women actually experience heightened sensitivity and pleasure during their period. Embracing this part of your partner's natural cycle can bring a whole new level of closeness and understanding. It shows that you're there for her, no matter what, and that kind of support is priceless. And let's talk about something many people overlook. Only about 15% of women can achieve orgasm through vaginal penetration alone. The majority of women require more than that. They need affection in other areas of their body to fully experience pleasure. This is where your attentiveness to details like nipple stimulation comes into play. In fact, About 40% of women crave this kind of touch during intimacy because it's one of the most sensitive areas of the body. When you take the time to explore and understand these nuances, you're telling your partner that their pleasure is your priority, and that kind of attentiveness can transform your relationship. Now, if you want to take things to the next level, there are plenty of natural techniques and wellness tips that can enhance your intimate life. From aphrodisiac recipes to organic libido-stimulating products, there's a whole world of possibilities that can help you and your partner reach new heights of pleasure and connection. These aren't just quick fixes, they're holistic approaches to improving not only your physical experiences, but also the emotional bond you share. One surprising tip: hydration plays a key role in sexual health and satisfaction. Staying well hydrated can improve everything from blood circulation to natural lubrication, making the entire experience more pleasurable for both partners. It's a simple yet effective way to ensure that your body and your partner's body are functioning at their peak. Plus, when you're both physically in tune, the emotional connection naturally follows. If this resonates with you, don't hesitate to click the pinned comment and access our digital book filled with expert advice, tips, and techniques designed to help you and your partner discover new depths of passion. This isn't just about having a good time in the bedroom, it's about creating lasting love, trust, and fulfillment in every aspect of your relationship. There's nothing more rewarding than a relationship where both partners feel fully seen, understood, and cherished. Why settle for less when you can have it all? So, here's your chance to take control of your love life, to dive deeper into what truly matters in your intimate moments, and to create a relationship that is both passionate and enduring. Your partner deserves it, and so do you. Let's make your love story one for the ages, filled with passion, respect, and deep emotional connection. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment number 1 below to let me know that you are still watching this video with me. Did you know that during anal sex, the time it takes to reach ejaculation is often extended compared to vaginal sex? This happens because the kind of friction experienced is different, resulting in a unique feeling that can make the whole experience more drawn out and pleasurable. It's an entirely different journey, one that allows for a slower build-up, giving both partners the opportunity to savor every moment. And if you're looking to enhance this experience even more, here's an intriguing idea. Try blindfolding both yourself and your partner. At first, it might seem unusual, maybe even a little uncomfortable, but trust me, once you try it, you'll discover how it transforms your connection. Blocking out one sense, particularly sight, heightens the others. Every touch, every brush of skin, becomes more electric. You'll start to notice even the smallest movements, and the sensations will feel far more intense than usual. There's a lot more to sex than just physical actions, though. It's about creating a deep connection that's built on trust, communication, and openness. Becoming great in bed isn't something that just happens overnight. It takes time, patience, and most importantly, a willingness to learn and grow with your partner. It's about being open to new experiences, listening to what your partner truly enjoys, and sharing what you like as well. Too often, people are afraid to voice their desires or ask for what they want. But true intimacy comes from understanding and responding to each other's needs. When both people are comfortable sharing their likes and dislikes, it transforms the sexual experience into something deeply fulfilling for both of you. Imagine how much richer your intimate life can be when you feel truly understood and your partner feels the same. And here's a fun fact that many might not know. When men are deeply in love, they have this natural inclination to talk about the woman they adore. It's almost like they can't help it. They just have to express how much they care, whether it's in conversations with friends or casual remarks throughout the day. It's a way of showing that they're emotionally invested, that they're not just physically attracted, but also deeply connected on a more meaningful level. Men also tend to alter their body language around someone they're interested in. You might notice they stand a little taller, puff out their chest, or subtly flex their muscles. This is all part of an unconscious effort to appear more attractive and confident. These body language cues are subtle but tell a lot about how they feel. On the other hand, women have their own way of signaling attraction, and it's often less obvious, but just as meaningful. When a woman is interested in someone, she tends to lower her voice, speaking in softer tones. This isn't just a sign of shyness, it's a way of creating an intimate atmosphere, inviting the other person into a more personal space. This change in tone can be incredibly effective in drawing someone closer emotionally. It's a way of saying, without words, I want to connect with you on a deeper level. This softer voice creates a more intimate vibe, making the other person feel special and valued in a very subtle way. Intimacy isn't just about the physical aspect. It's a dance of body language, unspoken signals, and emotional connection. The way you approach these moments can make all the difference. It's not just about doing things the right way, it's about finding out what feels right for both of you and creating an environment where exploration is welcome. Whether it's trying something new like blindfolding or simply paying closer attention to your partner's body language and desires, these small adjustments can lead to incredible breakthroughs in your relationship. When you give yourself permission to be vulnerable, to communicate openly, and to truly tune into your partner, the experience becomes something much more profound than physical pleasure. It becomes a bond that strengthens your emotional connection as well. And don't forget, becoming excellent in bed isn't about following a checklist of techniques. It's about building trust, enjoying the moment, and being open to learning together. Anyone can become great at sex, but it requires an open mind and heart, as well as the willingness to experiment and be present with your partner. It's about building that emotional and physical connection in a way that feels natural and loving. At the end of the day, the best sex is the kind that makes you feel closer, more appreciated, and more loved by your partner. So why not take some time to try new things? Whether it's experimenting with sensory deprivation like blindfolding, discovering each other's hidden desires, or simply paying attention to the signals your partner sends through their body language, there's always something new to learn about each other. True intimacy comes from being present, from truly understanding what makes your partner feel cherished and special. When you take the time to explore these aspects of your relationship, you'll find that the physical and emotional satisfaction you both experience will reach new heights. And here's one last surprising tip. Staying hydrated can make a huge difference in your sexual experience. It might sound simple, but being well hydrated helps your body function optimally, improving circulation and even enhancing sensation. So, before your next intimate moment, try drinking some water and see how it improves not just your physical performance, but the overall enjoyment of the experience. Simple changes like this can have a powerful impact on how you and your partner connect. In the end, the key to an amazing sex life is not just about what happens in the bedroom. It's about the connection, trust, and communication you build with your partner outside of it. Whether it's exploring new ideas, like blindfolding, or paying attention to each other's emotional needs, every little step you take brings you closer together. The more you invest in your relationship, the more rewarding it will be, both physically and emotionally. Don't be afraid to try new things, listen deeply to each other, and create moments that strengthen the bond between you. After experiencing an orgasm, whether during sex or masturbation, many people often find themselves falling asleep more easily. This isn't a random occurrence, but a natural process tied to the incredible changes your body goes through during and after climax. When you orgasm, your body releases a potent mix of hormones, like oxytocin, prolactin, and serotonin, that promote feelings of deep relaxation, contentment, and even drowsiness. These chemicals not only boost your mood but act as a natural sedative, helping your body wind down and making it easier to drift off into restful sleep. It's one of the body's amazing ways of rewarding itself after such an intense experience. Beyond the chemical aspect, there's also the physical side of things. During orgasm, your heart rate can surge dramatically, going as high as 180 beats per minute, much faster than the normal resting rate of about 60. This rapid heartbeat, coupled with muscle contractions and the sheer energy exertion, leaves you feeling physically drained afterward. Your body craves recovery time, and sleep is one of the most effective ways to rejuvenate after such a high-energy event. This combination of chemical release and physical exertion makes falling asleep post-orgasm one of the easiest and most satisfying experiences. When it comes to women and orgasms, things can get a bit more complex. Only about 18% of women can achieve a vaginal orgasm without extra help, such as using fingers or sex toys. This statistic underscores just how crucial it is to recognize that for most women, orgasm isn't as simple as penetration alone. There are a lot of factors at play: emotional connection, arousal levels, and specific types of stimulation all contribute to whether a woman can reach orgasm. In fact, most women require additional stimulation, particularly clitoral, to achieve climax. This means that focusing solely on penetration can often leave women feeling unfulfilled, which is why paying attention to other forms of pleasure, like foreplay, is essential. Clitoral stimulation is a major player in female sexual satisfaction, with research showing that 80% of women reach orgasm primarily through clitoral stimulation. This makes it clear that the clitoris isn't just a bonus to sexual pleasure, it's often the main event. And yet, many people still overlook or underestimate the importance of focusing on this highly sensitive area. For couples, this understanding can be a game changer. By putting more attention on clitoral stimulation, through either direct touch or with the help of sex toys, the overall experience can become far more satisfying for both partners. It's not about rushing to the finish line, but rather taking the time to explore and enjoy each other's bodies in ways that bring true pleasure. Interestingly, many women have found ways to explore and satisfy their own desires through the use of sex toys. Around 20% of women own sex toys, and they use them to discover what feels best for them, either alone or with a partner. Self-exploration plays a huge role in sexual satisfaction. When a woman knows what her body responds to, she can communicate that with her partner, which leads to more fulfilling sexual experiences. It also empowers women to take control of their own pleasure, understanding that they don't have to rely solely on a partner to feel satisfied. Positioning during sex is another factor that plays a huge role in a woman's ability to experience pleasure. Surprisingly, 87% of women report that the missionary position is one of the most comfortable and pleasurable positions for them. While missionary may seem like a traditional or even basic position, there's a reason it stood the test of time. It allows for close physical contact, eye contact, and ease of movement. The connection that missionary fosters, both emotionally and physically, can make it an ideal choice for many women, allowing them to feel relaxed and secure, which are key ingredients for reaching orgasm. But sexual pleasure isn't only about specific positions or techniques. It's also about creating an environment that enhances sensitivity and connection. For instance, incorporating hot water into your intimate routine can make a big difference. Whether it's through a hot bath or a steamy shower before intimacy, warm water helps draw blood to the surface of the skin, especially around sensitive areas like the breasts and nipples. This increased blood flow can heighten sensitivity, making every touch feel more intense and pleasurable. A simple bath can turn a normal intimate experience into something far more exciting and sensual, as the warm water not only relaxes the body but primes it for heightened arousal. Another surprising factor that can influence your sexual experience is hydration. While it might seem unrelated, staying well hydrated is essential for overall bodily function, including sexual health. Proper hydration helps ensure that blood flow is optimal and that your body can produce the natural lubrication needed for comfortable and pleasurable sex. Additionally, being hydrated can improve your energy levels and stamina, both of which are important for longer and more satisfying intimate moments. It's a simple step, but one that can make a noticeable difference in how you and your partner connect physically. When it comes to post-orgasm relaxation, it's not just about the physical exhaustion that makes sleep come easier. It's also about the deep sense of emotional connection and satisfaction that follows. For many people, orgasm is not just a physical release but an emotional one as well. The rush of hormones like oxytocin, often called the love hormone, fosters feelings of bonding and closeness. This is particularly important for couples, as it reinforces the emotional connection that underpins a healthy relationship. Sharing those moments of vulnerability and intimacy can help deepen the bond between partners, making the relationship stronger both inside and outside the bedroom. Ultimately, sexual satisfaction is about much more than just achieving orgasm. It's about the emotional connection, the communication, and the willingness to explore what truly makes both partners feel good. Whether it's through clitoral stimulation, trying new positions, using sex toys, or simply paying attention to each other's needs, the path to a satisfying intimate life is built on mutual understanding and trust. Every couple is different, and what works for one may not work for another. But the key is to keep an open mind, communicate honestly, and never stop exploring new ways to connect. In the end, intimacy is as much about emotional connection as it is about physical pleasure. When you take the time to understand your partner's needs, to create a comfortable and exciting environment, and to explore new ways of experiencing pleasure together, the rewards are immense. Whether it's the relaxed feeling after an orgasm that helps you sleep better or the deep emotional connection that strengthens your bond, the benefits of a fulfilling sex life go far beyond the bedroom. It's about creating a relationship that's built on trust, love, and mutual satisfaction. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment number 2 below to let me know that you are still watching this video with me. Standing sex can be an exciting and versatile option for couples looking to add variety to their intimate life, and it offers unique benefits for both partners. For men, standing sex can help them last longer because maintaining balance and controlling the movement requires more concentration, which can slow down the build-up to orgasm. It adds an element of challenge that keeps the body engaged and helps delay climax. For women, the standing position can lead to faster orgasms by allowing deeper penetration and more effective stimulation of the clitoris or other erogenous zones, depending on the angle. The novelty of this position can also heighten arousal, making the experience feel more adventurous and spontaneous. It's a great way to break out of the routine and try something new, offering both physical and emotional rewards. While standing sex might seem a bit unconventional for some, it's far from the only way to enhance sexual experiences. In fact, there are plenty of small, seemingly old-fashioned techniques that can work wonders in the bedroom. Take natural lubricants, for instance. Something as simple as saliva or other organic oils can greatly amplify the sensations during sex, especially for women. Lubricants reduce friction, which is crucial for comfort and pleasure, particularly when stimulating sensitive areas like the clitoris or during penetration. However, many people don't realize that lubricant should be applied in a gentle, thoughtful way to avoid any discomfort. Instead of applying it directly to the genitals, warm it between your fingers first and then gently massage it onto the skin. This not only ensures better application but adds an element of sensuality to the moment, turning the application itself into an intimate act of care. But while you're enhancing your sexual experiences, it's important to be mindful of safety. The allure of trying riskier practices can be strong, but some activities can have serious consequences if not done with care. For example, choking during sex has gained popularity as a form of edgy pleasure, but it comes with significant risks. A study in the United States revealed that at least 600 people ended up in emergency rooms due to injuries sustained from choking during sexual activity. The thrill of these types of practices can be tempting, but they require clear communication and a mutual understanding of boundaries. Always prioritize safety, and never push yourself or your partner beyond what feels comfortable or safe. It's all about finding the balance between excitement and caution. If you're looking to prolong your sexual encounters, the positions you choose can make a big difference. One position that may work against you in this regard is doggy style. While it's a favorite for many due to the intense sensations it creates, men tend to last less time in this position. Doggy style offers deep penetration and strong stimulation, which can make it harder for men to control their orgasm. That's why it's often a good idea to save this position for the end of the session, when you're ready for a high-intensity finale. By pacing yourself with other positions that allow for more control, you can enjoy longer-lasting intimacy and finish with a powerful climax when you switch to doggy style. There are also certain positions that women tend to remember the most because they offer both pleasure and an emotional connection that leaves a lasting impression. One of the most unforgettable positions is face-to-face, with clitoral stimulation. In this position, both partners can maintain close eye contact and physical contact, deepening the emotional bond while enhancing physical pleasure. The combination of intimacy, connection, and external stimulation is incredibly powerful for many women. The closeness creates a sense of vulnerability and trust, which heightens the emotional and physical experience, making this position a favorite for many. Another standout position is doggy style, but with the added twist of incorporating a vibrator. Combining deep penetration with clitoral stimulation from a vibrator creates a dual sensation experience that can take the pleasure to another level. The ability to stimulate multiple erogenous zones at once, through both internal and external pleasure, can make this position a game changer for many women. The intense sensations can help women reach orgasm faster and more intensely, providing a unique experience that lingers in the memory. Oral sex is another practice that women often find incredibly pleasurable and memorable due to the direct and intense stimulation it provides. Oral sex allows for focused attention on the clitoris, which is the key pleasure point for the majority of women. The pace, pressure, and variety of sensations that can be offered during oral sex often make it one of the most effective ways for women to reach orgasm. For many, the pleasure comes not just from the physical sensations, but from feeling fully cared for and focused on during the act. This type of attention can create a deeper sense of connection and satisfaction between partners. That said, while the clitoris is an incredibly sensitive and pleasurable area to stimulate, it's important to recognize that too much stimulation can cause discomfort after an orgasm. Similar to how men need a break after they climax, women also require time for their bodies to recover before continuing. The clitoris becomes highly sensitive after orgasm, and continued stimulation can become overwhelming or even painful. Respecting these natural limits is key to maintaining a positive sexual experience for both partners. Giving each other time to rest and reset after an orgasm ensures that the experience remains pleasurable and that both partners feel cared for and comfortable. Beyond physical techniques, the emotional connection during sex plays a crucial role in making the experience memorable and satisfying. Taking the time to connect, communicate, and understand your partner's desires can make all the difference. Whether it's through trying new positions, using lubricants, or simply taking a break when needed, being mindful of your partner's needs is essential. It's about creating a space where both partners feel safe, respected, and fully satisfied, not just physically but emotionally as well. Another often overlooked factor in sexual satisfaction is the setting. Simple elements like lighting, music, and even temperature can greatly influence the mood and arousal during intimacy. Warm environments, for example, help to relax muscles and increase blood flow, making sensitive areas like the breasts and nipples more responsive to touch. A hot shower or bath before sex can work wonders in enhancing arousal by increasing circulation and creating a heightened sensitivity to touch. The soothing warmth not only relaxes the body, but also primes it for a more sensual and enjoyable experience. Ultimately, sexual satisfaction comes from a combination of emotional connection, physical pleasure, and mutual respect. Whether you're experimenting with standing sex, exploring new ways to use natural lubricants, or simply learning how to pace yourself through different positions, the key is to communicate openly with your partner and prioritize both of your needs. When you take the time to understand and explore each other's bodies and desires, intimacy becomes a shared journey of discovery, making every experience more fulfilling and deeply memorable. One of the most fascinating aspects of human sexuality is that the most common sexual fantasy for both men and women is oral sex. This practice holds a special place in the realm of intimacy because it allows both partners to experience pleasure in a deeply personal and attentive way. Oral sex is not just about physical stimulation, it's a way of communicating desire and trust. For many, it's an opportunity to fully focus on their partner's pleasure, creating a heightened sense of intimacy that is often unmatched by other sexual activities. The act requires a level of attentiveness that strengthens the emotional connection between partners, making it one of the most desired forms of sexual expression. However, one thing that often gets misunderstood is the idea that both partners need to reach orgasm simultaneously for the experience to be fulfilling. The truth is, simultaneous orgasms are rare, and trying to achieve them can create unnecessary pressure. The focus should instead be on enjoying the moment, the sensations, and the connection between you and your partner. Every touch, Every kiss and every caress adds to the experience. By letting go of the need for both to climax at the same time, couples can focus on what truly matters, the journey of pleasure and the bond it creates. Sex is a space where hesitation should be left at the door. It's about being fully present and acting on the desire to explore and enjoy each other to the fullest. One of the keys to a satisfying sex life is open communication, being able to express what you like, what you want, and how you feel, all without judgment. Being willing to try new things and step outside of your comfort zone can make sex not only more satisfying but also more exciting. It's in these moments of vulnerability and openness that couples often discover new levels of pleasure and intimacy. The human body is built for pleasure, and one of the most amazing facts is how quickly erotic sensations travel through our nervous system. Sensations from a single touch can reach the brain at an astonishing speed of up to 230 kilometers per hour. This rapid transmission of touch allows for an almost instantaneous response to stimulation, whether it's a gentle stroke or an intense caress. The speed and sensitivity of our skin show just how attuned we are to physical pleasure, making touch one of the most powerful ways to connect with a partner during intimacy. A single brush of the hand across the skin can ignite a flood of sensations that send pleasure signals directly to the brain, creating a cascade of emotional and physical reactions. Beyond the physical sensations, sex has a remarkable ability to alleviate pain. The release of endorphins during orgasm acts as a natural pain reliever, helping to ease everything from headaches to muscle tension. Many people may be surprised to learn that sex can be particularly effective at reducing menstrual cramps for women. The muscle contractions that occur during orgasm help to relieve the tension that often accompanies cramps, while the endorphins create a sense of overall well-being. It's one of the body's most natural ways of relieving pain, adding another layer of benefit to a satisfying sexual experience. This means that sex can be as much about healing as it is about pleasure, offering emotional and physical relief in ways that few other activities can. In relationships, women are often drawn to partners who display certain key qualities that go beyond physical attraction. Unconsciously, many women look for strength, intelligence, confidence, and resilience in a partner. These traits convey a sense of stability and security, which can be incredibly appealing. Strength, in this context, isn't just about physical power. It's about emotional strength and the ability to handle challenges with grace. When a partner exhibits these qualities, it sends a message that they are someone who can be counted on, someone who can provide support, both in everyday life and in more intimate moments. This deeper connection creates a sense of safety and trust that is essential for a healthy, fulfilling relationship. Confidence, in particular, is a trait that many women find irresistible. A confident partner knows their worth, carries themselves with assurance, and is comfortable expressing their desires and emotions. This confidence is magnetic because it creates a feeling of ease and comfort within the relationship. When both partners feel confident in themselves and in the relationship, it leads to a stronger emotional connection. The dynamic of mutual respect and understanding makes for a partnership where both people can thrive, not only sexually but in all aspects of life. But let's not forget, attraction is a two-way street. Men, too, are often drawn to women who show confidence and emotional resilience. A strong woman who knows her value and is comfortable expressing her needs is incredibly attractive. This mutual appreciation for strength, both physical and emotional, creates a relationship dynamic that is built on respect, trust, and deep connection. When both partners bring these qualities to the table, they create a foundation for long-lasting intimacy, where they feel free to explore their desires without fear or insecurity. When it comes to sexual satisfaction, one of the most important things is to embrace a sense of curiosity. Too often, people fall into routines, repeating the same actions and expecting different results. But sexual satisfaction, like any other part of a relationship, requires effort and exploration. Being open to trying new positions, experimenting with different forms of stimulation, and embracing spontaneous moments can reignite passion and make the experience much more fulfilling. Whether it's oral sex, different forms of touch, or simply changing the environment, the willingness to keep things fresh and exciting is key to maintaining a healthy sex life. The physical benefits of sex are clear. It's a stress reliever, a mood booster, and a natural painkiller. But what truly makes it a transformative experience is the emotional bond it fosters between partners. Sex is a powerful form of communication, one that transcends words and taps into the deepest parts of ourselves. When done with care, attention, and love, it becomes more than just a physical act. It becomes a way of reinforcing the emotional connection that underpins a strong relationship. It's in these intimate moments that couples can build trust, deepen their bond, and create memories that last far beyond the bedroom. For both men and women, understanding that intimacy is about more than just the physical aspect is crucial. It's about listening to each other, responding to needs, and being open to growth. Whether it's through open communication, the exploration of shared fantasies like oral sex, or simply appreciating each other's emotional strengths, the key to a fulfilling sex life is the recognition that it's a journey, one that should be enjoyed, nurtured, and cherished together. According to recent studies, 95% of women do not enjoy it when men take control of their head or hair during oral sex. While some may find it arousing, the vast majority feel that this action disrupts their comfort and sense of control. The moment of oral sex should be entirely centered on the woman's pleasure, allowing her to relax, enjoy, and feel completely in charge of the experience. When a woman feels safe, respected, and in control, she can fully immerse herself in the sensations and reach higher levels of pleasure. This feeling of security not only heightens her enjoyment, but also fosters a deeper connection between both partners. Creating this environment of mutual respect is key to ensuring a pleasurable experience for both parties, and it's important for men to be mindful of their partner's cues during intimate moments. Understanding and respecting boundaries in such situations can lead to more trust and openness, ultimately enhancing the overall sexual experience. Now, if you're thinking about exploring a threesome, it's important to approach the situation with care and consideration. Threesomes can be exciting, but they come with their own complexities, especially when emotions are involved. That's why it's generally advised to engage in a threesome with someone you don't have a deep romantic connection with. This helps prevent feelings of jealousy, possessiveness, and other emotional complications that could arise when involving a third person. In these situations, everyone needs to feel comfortable and clearly understand the boundaries and expectations before moving forward. Clear communication is absolutely essential. Establishing ground rules ensures that the experience remains fun, respectful, and, most importantly, drama-free. Without open dialogue, misunderstandings can arise, and emotions can become tangled, leading to a negative experience for all involved. If your goal is to ensure your partner reaches orgasm, one of the most important things you can do is simply listen. Women are in tune with their own bodies, and no one knows better than them what brings them the most pleasure. Whether it's verbal instructions or non-verbal cues like body language, paying close attention to how she responds is crucial. Moans, changes in breathing, and subtle shifts in body position can all indicate what she enjoys and how to enhance the experience for her. Instead of assuming what feels good, ask questions or follow her lead. When a woman feels understood and her needs are prioritized, she's far more likely to reach orgasm. By focusing on her responses and adjusting your actions accordingly, you turn the sexual experience into one of mutual pleasure and deeper connection. What might start as a good encounter can easily become a mind-blowing experience simply by listening and responding to her needs. Beyond understanding physical pleasure, kissing is another essential skill that can greatly influence the quality of intimacy. A well-executed kiss can serve as the foundation for the entire sexual experience. It's more than just lips touching. It's a moment of vulnerability, connection, and arousal. A good kiss can heighten emotions, create anticipation, and signal a deep connection between partners. On the other hand, a poorly executed kiss can break the mood or signal a lack of experience or attentiveness. In many ways, how someone kisses can be an indicator of how they will be in bed. Kissing involves attentiveness, responsiveness, and the ability to read your partner's body language, all of which are necessary for great sex. A passionate, skillful kiss can serve as the gateway to a more intense sexual experience, stirring desire and deepening emotional bonds. It's a way of communicating attraction and affection, and when done right, it can set the stage for even more powerful moments of intimacy. Maintaining physical and emotional intimacy is vital for the health of any long-term relationship. If physical intimacy begins to wane, it can create emotional distance between partners. In fact, if a woman or her partner is not engaging in sex regularly, it can put strain on the relationship, potentially leading to dissatisfaction or even infidelity. This doesn't mean that sex alone determines the success of a relationship, but a lack of physical connection can often signal deeper issues within the partnership. When sex becomes infrequent, one or both partners may start to feel undesired or emotionally disconnected, leading them to seek fulfillment elsewhere. Men, in particular, may be more likely to cheat if they feel neglected or unfulfilled sexually. However, this can be avoided by maintaining open lines of communication and working together to ensure both partners feel satisfied, both emotionally and physically. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment number 3 below to let me know that you are still watching this video with me. It's essential to understand that physical intimacy plays a much larger role in a relationship than just fulfilling sexual needs. It helps build emotional closeness, fosters mutual trust, and strengthens the bond between partners. When both individuals feel valued, desired, and cared for, it leads to a healthier, more stable relationship. Sexual satisfaction isn't about frequency alone, it's about the quality of the interactions. Prioritizing your partner's needs, listening to their desires, and ensuring that both partners feel comfortable and fulfilled creates a foundation for a long-lasting and happy relationship. Communication is the backbone of any successful sexual relationship. Many issues arise from a lack of understanding or assumptions about what the other partner wants or needs. Being open about desires, boundaries, and expectations in bed can prevent misunderstandings and ensure that both partners are on the same page. Whether you're discussing trying new things, setting boundaries for more adventurous activities like threesomes, or simply asking your partner how they prefer to be touched, these conversations are key to a satisfying sex life. Sexual experiences should be built on mutual respect and the willingness to explore and understand each other's needs. Emotional connection is just as important as physical connection. While physical acts like kissing, touching, and exploring one another's bodies are vital, the emotional bond that grows through communication, trust, and respect is what truly makes sexual experiences fulfilling. When partners feel emotionally secure, they are more likely to be open, vulnerable, and experimental in the bedroom. This openness leads to better communication, which results in better sex. Intimacy is not just a physical act, it's a reflection of the emotional closeness between two people. Couples who prioritize emotional intimacy along with physical connection tend to have more satisfying, long-term relationships. In conclusion, whether it's learning to listen to your partner during sex, being mindful of boundaries, or understanding the importance of emotional connection, the path to a satisfying sexual relationship is rooted in communication and mutual respect. Physical intimacy is just one piece of the puzzle. Emotional satisfaction, trust, and open communication complete the picture. By focusing on creating a safe, respectful, and pleasurable experience for both partners, couples can deepen their connection and enjoy a fulfilling and lasting relationship. When a woman wraps her legs around her partner during sex, it's more than just a physical gesture. It's a sign of deepening desire and a signal that she is fully present in the moment. This act often conveys an intense craving for more connection, both physical and emotional. By holding her partner with both legs, she is inviting closer intimacy, showing that she is enjoying the experience and wants to heighten the closeness between them. It's her way of expressing that the encounter is far from over and that she wants the shared moment to grow in intensity. This embrace isn't just about physical pleasure. It speaks to a desire for a deeper emotional bond, where both partners can explore their connection without inhibition. This kind of unspoken language in the bedroom can be incredibly powerful, but it's important not to overlook the need for verbal communication, too. Communication is essential in any healthy sexual relationship. Partners need to talk openly about what they enjoy, what their boundaries are, and how they can better fulfill each other's needs. When you have a clear dialogue about your desires, It fosters a stronger sense of trust and understanding, ensuring that both people feel valued. Discussing these things may seem awkward at first, but it is crucial for creating a respectful and fulfilling sexual connection that benefits both partners. Respect for each other's preferences and feelings strengthens the foundation of the relationship, allowing for more freedom and comfort during intimate moments. Mutual respect is the bedrock of any strong relationship, but when it comes to intimacy, it plays an even more crucial role. Sexual experiences that are rooted in mutual respect allow both partners to feel comfortable enough to express their desires without fear of judgment. This openness leads to more meaningful encounters because both individuals are free to be themselves and explore their sexuality in a safe and supportive environment. Respecting each other's boundaries and listening to one another's needs fosters a sense of security that deepens the emotional connection. When both partners feel heard and respected, they can fully enjoy each moment together, creating a more intimate bond that goes beyond the physical. Learning what excites your partner can be transformative for your relationship. Every person has different desires and preferences, and part of building a deeper connection is taking the time to discover what your partner enjoys. This can involve a lot of exploration, paying attention to subtle cues, and even directly asking what feels good. Foreplay, for example, is an essential part of creating an engaging and pleasurable experience, allowing partners to connect both emotionally and physically before moving on to more intense activities. It's a way of showing that their pleasure is a priority, which can significantly enhance the overall experience. Nonverbal communication during sex is just as important as verbal communication. Paying attention to your partner's body language, breathing patterns, and the sounds they make can tell you a lot about how they're feeling. A shift in their body, a deepening of their breath, or even the way they hold you can all indicate whether they are enjoying themselves or if something could be changed to increase their pleasure. Being in tune with these signals allows for a more responsive and adaptive approach to intimacy, helping ensure that both partners are fully engaged and satisfied. When you take the time to notice these cues, you create an environment of attentiveness and care, where your partner feels seen and valued. A healthy sex life is about much more than the physical act itself. It's about emotional connection, trust, and the willingness to be vulnerable with one another. Sexual satisfaction comes when both partners are committed to making sure the other person feels fulfilled and respected. It's a two-way street, where each person's needs and desires are taken into account. When both individuals feel appreciated, the relationship grows stronger, and the bond deepens. Acts of tenderness, whether it's through physical touch, gentle words, or simply listening to what your partner needs, can have a profound impact on the overall health of the relationship. It's important to remember that intimacy isn't just about what happens in the bedroom. Emotional understanding is a crucial component of any romantic relationship, and it plays a key role in enhancing physical closeness. When partners take the time to connect on an emotional level, through conversations, shared experiences, or simply being present with each other, it enriches every aspect of the relationship, including sex. Physical intimacy becomes much more meaningful when it is grounded in emotional trust and understanding. As you and your partner grow together, your needs and desires may evolve, and it's important to remain open and flexible in these moments. Being patient and supportive as each other's desires change ensures that your relationship remains strong and continues to flourish over time. One of the most important things to keep in mind is that relationships are constantly evolving. What worked in the beginning may need adjustment as the relationship progresses. Maintaining an open mind and a willingness to adapt to each other's changing desires and preferences is crucial for keeping the connection vibrant and healthy. As you grow together, your sexual experiences can become deeper and more meaningful as you continue to explore each other's needs and desires. Openness, patience, and communication are key to ensuring that the relationship remains dynamic and fulfilling. In conclusion, building and maintaining a strong, healthy relationship requires a combination of physical, emotional, and communicative effort. Whether through a gesture as simple as holding your partner close during sex or through open and honest conversations about desires and boundaries, fostering an environment of mutual respect is essential. It is this balance of emotional and physical closeness that creates a lasting bond between partners. When you make the effort to understand each other's needs and respect each other's boundaries, you lay the foundation for a partnership that is deeply satisfying and built to last. Trust, communication, and respect are the core ingredients that make a relationship thrive, allowing both partners to feel cherished, valued, and truly connected. So, what have you learned so far? What's one thing you'll start applying to your intimate moments or relationships moving forward? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more insights on relationships, intimacy, and personal growth. Your feedback and engagement mean the world to us.